distress beacon.
This is Captain Conte of the USS Robinson. I'm trapped on a Borg cube.
Get me the hell out of here, you bastards!
A transwarp conduit is opening directly beside us, Admiral. Something's coming through.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the USS Robinson. Its mission to seek out strange new worlds, but none as strange as us, of course, new lives and new civilizations, and to boldly go where no one has gone before.
Admiral, sensors are picking up another low-level Borg transwarp conduit. There seems to be an open channel on a subspace carrier wave. I think we might be able to communicate.
It's not like the Borg to have an open channel for just anyone to send a communique. Can you tell what frequency is being used and what signature it has?
It's difficult to tell since the transwarp conduit is so weak, which is making it difficult to determine who's actually sending the signal.
Very well. I will send a message through on that frequency. Don't worry, I will take full responsibility. This is Admiral Brainy, Commander of the USS Franklin, to members broadcasting on this open channel.
Join Starfleet, travel the galaxy, have a few laughs. All this unpaid, they said. I didn't even get paid. Now here I am trying to avoid getting nanoprobes injected into every orifice in my body.
This is Admiral Brainy, Commander of the USS Franklin. To members broadcasting on this open channel, can you please identify yourselves?
Admiral, is that you? Where are you? Wait, they gave you another ship.
Indeed they did, and she's a beauty if I don't say so myself.
You did say so yourself. Where are you?
Sector 458762 on the other side of the transwarp conduit, which I can only assume you set up.
Sector what? Like I'm supposed to know where that is.
That's just typical, isn't it?
What?
We come all this way to rescue you, and all you can do is throw snark over minutiae.
Well, if you're here to rescue me, then get on with it before I end up being assimilated and have some stupid name like 7 of 9 or the Q.T.S of Borg.
Fine, on one condition.
On one condition? It's your duty as a Starfleet officer to help those in need.
All in good time. Just simply admit that Star Trek III The Search for Spock is not a rehash of Spock's brain.
Never! I'd rather be assimilated.
Do it!
Grrr, fine, but I won't forget this. Star Trek III The Search for Spock is not a rehash of Spock's... No!
Conti, are you still there? What's going on?
Hello, everybody.
Brilliant.
Unmute myself. So I'm just a mute. Hello. I hope you enjoyed cartoon. Look forward to on the next one.
Just of the week, I just Spock's brain.
Yeah. Brain here.
I've never seen that.
There. The concept.
So, greetings, one and all, to another episode of A Question of Trek, where we question our knowledge of Star Trek. It's one of those things. That's why we call it A Question of Trek.
Wow, go figure.
Yeah, I'm just trying to fill the dead air while Naomi works out what's going wrong on her end.
Well, not surprised that something's gone wrong.
Well, anyway, welcome to the show. And today we have we join our two team captains, our two more guests. Commodore Decker will be joining Zoe Kirk Robinson, and Jay Aldridge will be joining Captain T. Dowd. And of course, our wonderful and loyal and amazing referee / scorekeeper, Professor Brainy Snakes.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome.
Oh, the Admiral's got a new picture on his overlay. Where did you get that
I do.
from? That looks pretty good.
I wonder. It does.
So let's bring up the scoreboard and see our two teams.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So two teams are the Constellations and Mud's Men. Who are the Constellations?
That'll be us.
Okay. And Mud's Men will be T. Dowd and Jay. Okay, happy days. Both teams are currently at 0 points.
What? We're starting at 0? I thought we were starting at 5.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Well, before we get down, let's have a look at some.
I tried to give you 20, but she wouldn't let me.
My goodness. Should we see who's with us in the chat? Oh, God, why is it working? Okay, we have Thomas Potts says hello.
Hello, Thomas.
JC says hi, everyone. Hello, James C. Kristen says hi, all. Hi, James. Who else was this? Floor Chicken says hi, guys. Hello, Floor Chicken. Good to see you always. Gorilla's Random Thoughts. Always amazing to see you. Kaplarl, being this late, you might want to head down to the pharmacy and get a test just in case. No.
Cheeky monkey.
Your audio is real scratchy.
I know, I'm sorry. Yeah. Who else was it? I think that's pretty much everyone in the chats. So, yeah. All right, with that being said, we also... Okay, out of the way, we're now going to go to round 1. I'm going to 10 questions. Each question is worth 1 point if answered correctly. If a team cannot provide a correct answer or cannot answer, the other option of raising shields. Then the question is put to the opposite team. If they can't answer it, and the team to whom the question was posed gets the point. However, if they answer it correctly, they get the point. All right, so shall we? For crying out loud, it's magnified. Here we go. There. So let's bring up the first question, and I think who's going first? Mud's Men go first this week, I think.
I believe so. If I understood you correctly, it's really difficult to understand you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it doesn't get this.
Naomi, if you could take a minute and clean with a damp cloth the record that you're using for your voice. And perhaps do some hot beats at times, like.
Oh dear. To which star system do the planets Alas and Troyes belong?
Yes. So the first question is, to which star system do the planets Alas and Troyes belong?
I've often asked myself that at some of the lower points in my life.
If it's what I think it is, it's I'm going to have to spell it, the TELLUN star system.
Tell. Talurn? URN?
Talon.
That's as good a guess as it. Oh well, I'm sure it's not a guess on your part. You will be doing all. Sorry, I don't know if it's specified in your contract or not, but you will be doing the majority of the heavy lifting on this one because I do not know TOS.
I just got through watching this episode this morning, actually.
Wow.
Okay.
I love the guy's fun hairdo. Talurn then? Tellurn. Is that what you spelled?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's from Elan of Troyes.
Yes.
Episode.
Got to watch out for her tears.
Yep.
Indeed.
All right, well, let's have a look. Let's have a look.
Yeah, let's do that. Talon star system.
I think it's close enough to give them the point, don't you?
I'd say it was close enough.
I believe so.
Okay.
Hey.
Well done, Jay.
Thank you.
And the next question is for the constellations. Let's see how they get on. In the mantra, which brain body by the ship?
I believe it's their will to continue being funky. Salt. They're taking salt.
And starring as Jim Carrey is Zoe Kirk Robinson.
Yeah, it's a salt vampire. It takes salt.
Or NaCl. Do I get anything for that?
That's your final
Kidney
answer?
damage if you take too much of it.
What's that?
Is that your final answer?
One with
Yeah.
Zulu and the sword.
Oh my god.
It's salt.
Your final answer?
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look
They
at the answer.
had that big thing of salt crystals.
Well, correct. Oh, well done.
That's sodium chloride to Zoe.
That too.
Believe it or not, you know, they put in your food sodium chloride.
Are you hearing us all right, Zoe? Not Zoe. No, I meant Naomi. Sorry. I get the two of you mixed up now that you're twins. Oh, okay.
I hear you perfectly fine. I'm surprised you can't hear me properly.
Wow.
So they're the Wonder Twins?
Yeah.
Yes.
People often wonder how we're twins.
That was very good. Oh, Charlie Brown's school teacher.
No,
we
I
have another
can't.
question.
You sound just as normal as always, Admiral.
Anyway, all right. His next question for the Mutmen. In any order, the second pilot episode where no man has come before was aired as which episode during the original 1960s broadcast?
It's aired.
Never have I been more grateful that these are written out. Let's
Hello,
see.
Simon Higgins. Good to see you. Come in.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken,
Been like
it
4 or
was
5.
the 4th episode.
I'm happy with that.
That's your final answer?
Whoop, whoop. Flag on the field.
Yeah.
Is it, Jay?
I'm going to say 4th.
Yeah, I think it's 4 or 5. Yeah.
Okay. Let's have a look.
Oh,
It was B.
Okay.
Very
well,
sorry.
I did
we have
kind of put out.
we have to take your word for it.
I had to put the 90s broadcasts in there because, of course, they did the effects over again in the 2000s, and it wasn't the third one broadcast then.
That's the thing, though. See, on Netflix, it is put back in the original order it was aired. Except they've also had the Cager. Anyway.
Well,
All right, let's get on with the next question.
Come on, then,
this
let's
one is
do it since
for
we're here.
Congratulations. What was the name of Command Officer Starbase 11 in episode Menagerie? Yes, I noticed parts. It's rather sad, isn't it?
Yeah. I couldn't believe it when people said that she's died. She's only 45.
Yeah, I think she had cancer.
Yeah.
Oh.
She also played Liana in the Enterprise episode Oasis.
It's sad news.
So you're looking for what? The female or the male commander?
It's the other group.
This is for the other.
It's for us. Patrick,
All the other team.
Patrick, please tell me you remember the name of the commanding officer. I think it's the black dude, isn't it? Or was he a starship captain?
Well, remember, is it a commander?
I honestly can't remember.
No.
Can use your shields.
I'm pretty sure Jay knows it, though. Go on, then. Raise shields. Making an executive.
Raising shields, oh dear. Of course, raising shields never bodes well.
Are you sure about that?
It's happened. It's worked out all right for us a bit in the past. I think.
Okay, for Mud's men, what was for Mud's men? What was the name of the commanding officer of Starbase 11 in the Menagerie?
Oh, we're getting an echo now.
I think. Wasn't it Commodore Mendez?
Oh, that has a definite ring of truth about it. In the sense that I've heard of both of those words before.
Wasn't that Commodore 64?
Cheeky monkey.
Oh, it was for Amiga.
Now that I think about it, it's probably Commodore 69.
Oh God.
Oh. Well,
has Gordon
nice.
gotten to you as
there.
well?
Welcome to Question of Trek After Dark.
No, let's say Commodore Mendez.
Commodore Mendez. Did Captain agree?
I do. So does Google.
Okay.
No, I'm just joking. No, I'm just
what?
No, I was just writing. I was just writing a cheeky thing on our what do you call this?
Comments.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's have a look.
No way, Jose.
Wow. Wow.
Go on, Tito.
I watched this show for years, and I finally got my very own wow from Admiral BS.
The constellations get the next question. So,
come on, then.
Indeed, they do.
Lay it on me, baby.
The Tholian web The USS Defiant was trapped in what spatial phenomenon?
It's a time hole.
I think Kate Bush called it a strange phenomenon.
I believe they were caught in the middle of a chain reaction. Let's think. Well, there was the Tholian web. I don't think that was what the Defiant was caught in. It is a time displacement because it ends up in the past. Probably something like a gravimetric distortion. They love that stuff on Star Trek. Floor Chicken is now singing "Phenomenal." Do, 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 do. Phenomenal. Do, 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 do.
There's a tickling. Nice little red dwarf.
Yeah. All hands on deck. Swirly thing alert. It's not on the radar yet, but I can smell it.
Oh, God.
I love Red Dwarf.
Who's got?
I loved that Saturday morning.
It's our question. Because we raise shields, we get this question. Oh,
indeed.
Phenomenal. Phenomenal.
The thing is that in the Tholian web, I'm pretty sure they were caught in the Tholian web. But it can't be that because that's too easy. Oh. The Defiant definitely got sent back in time. So I'm going to say...
But did they know that then? I don't know.
No, I don't think they did.
Oh, what am I doing? Helping?
I think it's a gravimetric distortion.
You want to pass it up?
They can't.
No.
They can only raise shields once.
Yeah.
What was shields
does Commodore Decker have an idea?
Some sort of interface, I thought it was.
Oh.
An interspatial flexure?
Simon Higgins says we need a question of track Red Dwarf special. Didn't we have one?
I thought you had one.
We did.
We even did a cartoon as well.
We did the cartoon. I like the cartoon.
I did. I was actually quite proud of my list voice.
When I say interface,
an interphasic rift.
Because that's the sort of dialogue I remember from that one.
Yeah. An interphasic rift or a space-time interface. Oh.
A lightning storm in space.
We don't go into the Kelvin universe. Oh, that was deep and grumbly. Yeah.
I was frightened.
I want to say Tholian web, but I think it's too much of an easy thing. I know you're going to press me on time because we're 25 minutes in now. Yeah, I'll go with what Commodore Decker said there. And I will cross my fingers and hope.
Let's have a look.
Spatial interface.
Well done. A point for you.
I'm glad you're here, Patrick. That really helped.
Well, remember the
Tholian web was
slowly driving me insane.
The Tholian web was spun around the Enterprise, not the Defiant.
Oh, of course, yes.
But Defiant ends up going back to the time of Enterprise.
It does.
Yep. Anyway,
and that is why the technology is different in Enterprise to what is in the original series. Also, the fact that they find discarded Enterprise and Borg material from the fight in First Contact. And I will die on this hill because it explains everything.
Okay. Anyway, next question from Mike Timon.
Moving swiftly on.
Not including the cage, how many episodes did the first season have?
Not enough.
Not including the cage.
Not including
Not
the cage.
including.
Not including the cage.
Yeah, I'm curious to know.
So am I.
I'm going to say 29.
Heavens, that's a lot.
Is it?
Wait, in the
I
first
think
series?
I think they had, for the first season, they had 30 episodes if you count the cage. So if you don't count the cage, it's 29.
I can't argue with those maths.
Well, Batman had just as many episodes in its first season.
I'm guessing.
Well, your guess, I would say your guess is good as mine. Your guesses are actually far superior to mine.
The menagerie was 2 parts. So.
Was it? I thought it was 42 parts.
No, that's Doctor Who.
Oh.
Yeah, let's go with 29.
Okay, let's have a look at your answer.
Ho-ho!
Nicely done.
Correct. 29. Well done.
Well done. Oh,
there we go.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God, he
Whoa.
can't be gone.
Oh.
He cannot be gone. Oh, he's there.
Well,
Oh, it's
anyway.
Naomi. Oh, okay. Ooh. I was worried there for a moment.
I'm here. Where's Zoe gone?
It's Zoe that's gone.
Oh, it's Zoe. What's going
Yeah, Zoe
There
has
she is.
left us. Oh,
Hello.
thank God.
She must have
She's
sneezed too
asserting
hard.
her rightful place in the center. Oh, no, she's not.
She must have sneezed too hard.
My internet is not doing well tonight, apparently. It just decided, no, I don't want to play anymore. So
Mine
it stopped.
Mine went out for about an hour and a half earlier today.
But
I think everybody's internet is being affected for something. Because I had to switch to my phone internet just as soon as before we started.
Yeah, the internet doesn't like Sundays, that's why. Okay, so they got
Sundays are rubbish.
Next questions for the constellations. What was the first episode of season 2?
Oh my goodness.
oh, I was just watching this the other day.
That's easy.
I bought the Blu-ray set. I was just watching it.
I thought so too, Jay, but we'll see.
I
Amok
think
time.
it's easy. Yeah.
Say again.
Amok time.
And this is airing order, by the way.
Oh, airing order? Oh.
Keep your
Amok
cards
time.
close to your
The one
vest,
where
Jay. It's the competition's question.
Yeah, I know.
The one where Spock has Ponfar. Amok time.
Are you sure it wasn't
your final
Hammer time?
It wasn't Hammer time.
Dun,
Final
Can't touch this.
Well, I can
can't
tell
do
with the commander.
I can't do the dance.
Not in
I am
that
no
room.
longer jiggy with it.
I concur with the commander.
Yeah. Okay, let's have a look at the answer.
It was what I thought.
Didn't like the episode though.
Oh, Gordon, somebody's about to go through Ponfar, by the way, on the Milton. Little exclusive for you.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
We're going to thoughts to Lorraine.
Zoe, do we need to send you to sick bay?
Oh.
Just give me a second. I'll be fine. Just keep going. It's all right. Just keep. It's fine. Just keep going. It's all right.
Okay.
You all right?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Next question is from Mud's Men. In the storyline of Star Trek Motion Picture, it had a strong similarity to the storyline of which episode?
Trouble with Tribbles.
You know I believe you when you say these things.
It was the Emmy award-winning Threshold, wasn't it?
We don't speak about that episode.
Sure we do. It's
I'm
Emmy
not sure.
award-winning.
Talking about Threshold is in violation of General Order Number 1.
Oh, I like that one. Cat got your tongue? No, it just fell out.
Wasn't it the one with Nomad?
Greetings, Tokyo Trucker. Good to see you.
Greetings, Tokyo.
He down?
Yeah, I'm here. Do you need me?
Do you think it was the one with Nomad?
I'm not sure. I'm not even sure the premise of this question because I don't remember any bald ladies in.
Because they encountered a probe named Nomad.
Borg.
Oh, like
Borg
so
lady?
standing in for
Is that what you
Vija
said?
kind of thing.
Bald, not
But I'm not sure which episode had Nomad in it.
Let's say the Changeling if it is Nomad, because that's the episode.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, let's have a look. Well done.
Nicely done, Jay.
Who is typing?
Not me.
My secretary.
They're very fast at it, whoever's doing it.
Hold on,
No, it's not me. It's not
Hi.
me.
You okay?
It's fine. I have a tumor in my side, and it pushes on a nerve if I lean forward. And I've spent the
dear
last 2
Lord.
days leaning forward to draw the cartoon.
Oh, dear Lord. I'll be
So-
praying for you.
Thank you. It's a bit painful, but it's fine. Don't worry. It's not a problem. It's just painful.
It's your sciatic nerve?
No, I don't know what it is, which nerve it is, but it's just under the diaphragm.
Yeah.
And it's really upsetting. But hey.
Okay.
Right.
The next question then is for the constellation. In the city on the edge, however, what explanation did Kirk give for Spock's ears?
Oh my goodness! Seriously, doesn't he suggest at one point that he's from China? I'm pretty sure that's one of the things that someone says in the when they see him. It's a terrible thing. I'm pretty sure it is that, though. What do you think, Patrick?
Yeah. I think it said he was Chinese or Japanese.
Yeah.
I thought he said he was Klingon.
Well, read the question again. Read the question again.
In the city.
Of what explanation did Kirk give for Spock's ears?
So we're looking specifically for the ears.
Not his misshapen uvula.
Gorilla's Random Thoughts says he's a space elf. Yes, he is a space elf. And the Klingons are space orcs. But that's not the explanation in the show itself. Ooh.
I think it was fairly horrible, if I recall, but I may not recall.
Oh, hold on. He had an accident. They say he had an accident.
What was the accident?
I can't remember.
I would say, could I have a try if they, but I don't even know if I want to say this aloud. Somebody might capture it and make a meme and get me kicked off of Earth.
Commodore Decker, do you have an idea?
Don't help him.
I'll go along with accident.
Yeah.
What accident?
All I remember is they suggest he's Chinese and that he's had an
Sorry
accident.
about the horn, y'all. Train is coming by.
That's okay.
Yeah.
What kind of accent did he? Do you remember?
We need a little bit. We need a little bit more than that.
It's going to be something ridiculously racist because it's the 1940s that they're in.
Admiral Brady expects you to the wrong hyperspray.
Tokyo record. I'm screaming this out of nowhere.
The accident was Jenny. Zoe's Jenny pulling him away from her train set.
I know this.
That's as much as I can give you. I can't remember the rest.
Yeah.
I think I know it. Do you, Jay?
Yes.
It's horrible, isn't it?
Well, it's kind of
Thanks, Grant.
bad
Thank
the
you.
way he said it.
All right, I'll just show it on the screen, yeah? Here we go.
Yes. Oh dear. It was as bad as I thought.
Mechanical
rice picker, yep.
That is ridiculous.
We've had this question before.
Yes.
Before my
Oh,
time,
hilarious.
I would have remembered this.
Anyway,
I believe it's from before my time as well.
no
Because
installation.
I
And the
would
next
have made I would have commented on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, next question for Mud Men. Which card game?
Oh,
Fizbin.
Jake, I knew one. Oh, poo.
3 card.
Yeah.
You knew it? You knew
I
it?
actually knew this one.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. No. I did say you were doing the heavy lifting. Yeah, I agree, Fizbin.
Are you sure it's not 3 card Monty?
I don't even know who Monty is.
Neither do I.
I thought it was Euchre myself, but
And the thing is, Kirk makes up the game, and then Quark says the name of the game on the runabout on his way to trial. You want to play some Fizbin?
It's like he actually invented the game afterwards because he thought it was a good idea.
I think Riker had a similar moment when he was trying to teach the Ferengi how to run the ship, and he was creating all these nonsense rules. Like
Yeah.
That was fun too.
Exactly.
Oh, the Rascals and Rascals. Yeah.
Caladrum Rosafam or something, he called it.
Yeah. Don't. You almost exploded the whole Mantle Drive.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Mental Drive, that's it. Fizbin.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, we're still on that.
Fizzy cola bottles.
And if the record could reflect, we both knew that one.
Yeah.
Both the men.
So we get double points.
Now for the next
afraid it does not work that way.
I know.
Let's bring up the next question for the constellations.
We are at the end of round 1.
Are we? No. Oh, yes.
Yes.
Already.
We are.
Wow.
We are.
It's only
Okay, so at the end
40 minutes.
So at the end of round 1, Mud have 5 points and the constellations have 3. Well done.
Wow.
Okay.
The nail biter.
So after that, we're now going to go into round 2, round 6 questions.
We're not going to round 8 now?
We're not going to round 2, as always. 6 questions. Each question
I want to go to round 8.
Oh, shit.
Let's go to round 8.
Naomi is in no mood for our shenanigans.
Yeah.
So we're not.
Look at her. She's doing a stern teacher face.
Oh,
But just had to go and get some canard.
These questions worth 2 points if answered correctly. If brother can only provide one answer or no answers, the question will immediately go to the other team. They have a chance to win some points. So, with that out of the way, the constellations get the first question. The first question. In the Tholian web, what was the registry number of the USS Defiant? Where did it re-emerge from interspace?
The constellations are quiet.
I'm thinking Admiral.
I'm just commenting.
Is it 1710?
Also, there was 1016.
Could be.
Possibly.
Okay, we can
Possibly
go with
not.
Maybe.
And it
Maybe not.
emerged.
So I know the constellation had a few rearranged numbers to Enterprise.
Yeah. Yeah, 1017 might be the constellation rather than the Defiant. It emerged somewhere in Tholian space in the 22nd century. But I couldn't tell you where. I'm doing not very well tonight. This is upsetting me. I may have to cry.
I'm doing exactly as well as I thought I would.
I'm struggling.
Simon Higgins says, I thought it was agreed that you would mention where you had the Defiant appear out into space, Admiral Brains. You kept calling Captain Context, kept saying Captain Context behave, or you go to the spaceship. Okay.
That must be an inside joke. I don't get it.
Hey, Tokyo.
I'm not sure.
I'm going to go with what Patrick said for the registry number, and I believe it's the 22nd century. I don't know.
Bite your tongue, random menace. Bite your tongue.
Uh-oh. What did he say?
Oh, dear.
Oh, God, he's nuts.
Do not poke the bear.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that. It emerged in the 22nd century in Tholian space, and it was the registry was whatever Patrick said.
You all say 1016 because that seems to ring a bell.
Okay.
No,
Well, let's have a look then.
Constellation was
1764, the
The
Mirror Universe.
E1764 and the Mirror Universe.
Technically, it was Tholian space in the
Yeah.
20th
Yes, but Discovery changed and made it. Yes, Discovery changed that and it appeared in the Mirror Universe.
What? I'm sorry, I didn't understand you.
In Star Trek Discovery Season 1, when they arrive in the Mirror Universe, they find out that why they're more advanced, why the Emperor's ship is more advanced, is because the USS Defiant arrived in the Mirror Universe. which completely changed the canon from Star Trek Enterprise, where it arrived in the past and then was taken by the Empire via it brought from the Empire into the mirror universe.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Which doesn't make any sense when you look at Mirror Mirror. But
Well, obviously they changed empires because they got rid of the old empress and they got a new one.
Or it could be a alternate universe of another universe. So,
To be honest with you, it could just be the Defiant from the Mirror Universe's timeline when they might have had one and went back in time.
mm-hmm.
So
I don't think we got any points there.
And we should have given part of this question to the other team, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that's how it went.
Yeah.
Give both teams points.
If they get it wrong, we're supposed to get a chance. I thought.
I'm not even sure how you would have scored it anyway.
We would have got it because I knew the registry number and I knew that it was in Tholian space in the Mirror Universe.
Well, technically, they were right on. How many?
I submit that regardless of which universe, it still arrived in Tholian space in the 22nd century.
Yeah,
It was the 22nd century, but it was in Tholian space in the Mirror Universe.
I didn't say which Tholians.
And that's why I'm inclined to give the constellations at least a point.
Well, I thought Naomi said to give us both a point.
1 point each?
Yeah.
Kill us both, Spock.
Okay.
Let's both get a point. Put this whole story affair behind us and move on to the next question.
Okay.
We'll give you a point. We'll give you a point. We'll give you a point. We'll give everyone
Everybody
a point.
gets a point.
Everybody gets a point.
I love it when Professor BS brings out his inner Oprah.
Yeah.
Come on, next question.
Yeah, go on then. It's fair.
Forever, who played character Edith Keeler, and what street was her mission?
Well, that was Joan Collins, wasn't it?
Joan Collins.
Baker Street.
Is Skid Row a street? No, I suppose not.
No.
Thomas Potts, I did give you a point. Didn't you receive it?
It's in the post.
I sent it to you. No, I'm sorry if you didn't get it. That's not my fault.
Because Mirror Universe timeline is more convoluted than S&W trying to follow current confuse it is. There's nothing wrong with S&W.
There are some things wrong with Strange New Worlds. That monster maroon uniform that has the weird pattern on the arm, so it looks like it's wet.
It's from a timeline. It's from an alternate.
The Gorn shouldn't even be in the show.
That's why it's wrong.
Oh, Sesame Street. Somebody gave us the answer.
I think Star Trek Picard Season 2 showed us her mission was still alive. And it said the 21st Street mission.
Yeah, I thought it was a number.
The actress is Joan Collins. What about you, T-Dow? What do you think?
Yeah, I was pretty sure it was a numbered street as opposed to like a name. So
yeah,
if I'm happy to go with you on that.
At
least I know who Joan Collins is.
Simon Higgins has the best answer. Played by F. Kruger.
Freddy Krueger, and the mission was on Elm Street.
Apologies to Joan Collins if she happens to be watching.
Let's have a look at your answers.
Well, I will say that it's a good thing I looked at these questions because you would have been asked who Enid Keeler is.
Yeah,
we would have figured it out.
Anyway, answers. Jim Collins and 21st Street.
And I helped.
You did.
Isn't that
Next
from the
question.
commercial? Yeah, sorry.
The constellations. Let's see what. In the Doomsday Machine, was the registry of the USS Constellation commanded that ship?
Commodore Decker and NCC 1017.
Good. Let's have a look.
Good one.
Ask me a question about my favorite episode.
Well, you should
Love
know
that
that
episode.
Well, you should know that one, Commander, since I'm your commanding officer. And that's
Who's
my
supposed
ship.
to be
Commander.
dead?
You don't die. I don't get killed off until after the episode. After this.
But if you're my commanding officer, that means I got destroyed on a planet.
Not just yet.
Oh dear.
There is no third planet. Don't you know? I know. No, I already know that.
We haven't
They
encountered.
did a.
Don't you think I know that? There was, but not anymore. They called me. They begged me for help. 400 of them. I couldn't.
And for the Academy Award this year, Admiral Burnham.
Yeah, the BAFTA's in the bag, I think.
Okay.
No, they did a fan film last year.
Yes, I saw it.
Yeah, it was good.
That was pretty good.
I don't think I saw
Let's check out the next question.
It's a
One
prequel
more.
to the Doomsday Machine.
Ooh.
This is the last question now, isn't it, Professor?
All right.
Professor?
What?
One more question left?
We have 3 more questions left.
3 more questions. Okay. Next question. Friday's Child. Which planet does the Federation negotiate with the warrior race to obtain mining rights for a mineral called topaline? And what other race is trying to do the same thing?
Well,
the Klingons.
Yeah. Which planet? Oh gosh. The only thing I remember about the episode was Klingons and a man slapping a woman across the face.
I'm trying to remember the episode.
Are you sure the aliens were Klingons? Because I seem to remember it was Mr. Creamy, the unopposed ruler of the soft scoop people.
I'm inclined to disbelieve that.
T-Dow, do you know the episode name?
Friday's Child.
Friday's Child? Oh, okay, Friday's Child.
But we don't need to know
question.
that. Yeah, that's
The question.
Part of the question. And that's the only reason I could answer that. Yeah. So we're asking, what planet? Oh. Did it have a
think it
T in
was.
it?
Wasn't it Capella?
Oh. It's very possible. If you feel confident in that.
I don't know if it's Capella Prime or just Capella. I know the race is called Capella.
Acapella?
It's the planet where you're singing without music. Acapella.
Sorry?
I know the race is called Capellans.
Or did they do one of those horrible things where the race is called something and then the planet is called like,
Yeah.
Tittle Prime or something that's completely unrelated.
It is, isn't it?
I have to say, I always like it when the species comes from a planet that isn't named after that species. Like, humans don't come from Humania.
You would think that Klingons would be from the planet Klingon, but
there wasn't there an episode where they're supposedly from Kling?
Kling, yeah, static.
Yeah.
Something like that.
That's why I like it. Kronos. Klingons come from Kronos, but Ferengis come from Ferenginar, and Romulans come from Romulus. It's like, come on, put a bit of effort in.
Vulcan from Vulcan.
Yeah.
But Terrans are from Earth.
Yeah. I don't know about the planet, Jay. I much to my shame. If you want to say what was it? Capella?
I'm thinking, it's, shoot.
Or Shoot
I know
Prime?
DC Fontana wrote it.
I'm impressed.
We all know it's Scaro. Come on.
Capella 4. Capella 4.
Well, that sounds very convincing.
I think
And
it's
enthusiastic.
Capella 4. And
Okay,
what was
so-
the other part of the question?
Klingons.
Klingons? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, stop it now, stop it
We'd
now,
like-
stop it now. Klingons on the stop it now. Speak them off, son.
Get your answers then.
Capella 4 and Klingons.
Nicely done.
Well done.
And I helped a little too.
You helped a lot.
Not really.
Well, when you kept saying Capella, when I said Capella 4, it didn't do nothing. But when you kept saying Capella, when I said Capella Prime, you kept saying Capella Prime, and it triggered something in my head.
Sometimes non-examples can be just as instructive as examples.
Yes.
I tell that to people, then they get very bored and walk away.
So on to mathematics. The next question is for constellations.
Lay it on me, baby.
In Jamaica Glory, which Starfleet captain broke the Prime Directive, and what was his ship called?
I don't even remember this episode.
Oh dear.
Glory.
Oh my god, I really don't remember it.
Is this the one with the glorious Omega in it?
Oh. I suppose we could try for the default setting. It's Captain Kirk on the Enterprise. How many times did that guy violate the Prime Directive?
Oh, I know that. Was it 17?
That's a fair amount.
Does your teammate have an idea?
Can you remember this episode, Patrick?
Because they asked that question in this book.
Oh, my goodness. A quiz book with answers. My goodness.
Imagine that.
No, but this is electronic. You push buttons and it randomly assigns you a question, and then there's multiple choice. It's this little.
Oh,
it's
wow.
frustrating as heck.
Beep,
it really is.
beep, 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 beep.
What?
And I've obviously
I'm pushing
dropped
buttons
because this black bit. I don't know where that came from, but it won't go away.
That's an LCD issue. If the
I've never taken drugs, Zoe. So think on.
LCD.
A little too much
Well,
LDS.
we know he takes LDS, so
I was about to say that.
Too much LDS in the 60s.
I think he took a little too much LDS. LDS.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Double dumbass on you.
What?
I love that. You
It's
dumbass.
great.
Well, double dumbass on you.
So
The
playground.
constellations have an answer.
Just one damn
right.
minute, Admiral.
It's colorful metaphors.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to
Well,
think
if
of all the
you're not
ships.
going to let me try and give you an answer, it'd be the brig.
I'm
If
trying to.
Neelix is cooking.
Which ones did we hear about in the original series? The Constitution, Constellation, Enterprise, Yorktown,
Exeter.
Lexington.
It's the Exeter and Captain Tracy.
Fair enough. I'll go with that.
Okay, then let's have a look at the answers.
Yep.
Wow.
You got
You
it.
got it. You got them both.
I don't even remember the episode. I've got to read
I was hoping you couldn't answer it. It must be
I've got
Captain
a-
Hole.
I've got a
Oh,
reasonable
wow.
memory of original series.
I can't
Captain
remember
Crunch is
names.
the
I'm
best
terrible
cereal.
for it. I
And
can
for the
remember
last one of
numbers,
the
but
round,
not names.
and the last question of the round goes to men. Let's see what they got.
We got rhythm.
Incident. What unusual command does Kirk order the crew to do, and what was the reason behind that order?
The Enterprise incident.
He tells them to beat books like it ain't no thing because he needs to initiate a rap battle.
Well, if you're going to give us the answers, that's fine by me.
Do you know the answer, T-Down?
Have we met?
Okay. In
No,
the
but
Enterprise
the Enterprise-
incident, what usual command does Kirk order the crew to do to enter the Romulan neutral zone? And for what reason behind that order? They were, Kirk was ordered to steal the Romulan cloaking device.
Is this the one where he was phasing in and out of existence and he appeared to Uhura in her Nike?
No, that's Tholian Web. This is the Enterprise incident.
Oh, well, at least I got the show right.
Yeah.
Right season
There
as
you
well.
go.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, gee, I'm on fire tonight.
You are.
Let's have a
The
quick
first,
answer.
the first reason was Spock said that he was craving glory. That was the ruse. But the real reason was they were trying to steal the Romulan cloaking device.
Wouldn't that be a violation of the Treaty of Algernon?
Well, the Algernon Treaty wasn't until Next Generation.
Oh.
It
Well, I
was
guess
like
I was a-
23. It was like 23, 17 or 20 something, 30 something. Because Riker said that they hadn't had a incident with the Romulans since the Tomid incident.
Oh my god! Give this man a trophy. Just to give
Let's
him
have
a
a few
trophy.
answers anyway. Crossing Romulan neutral zone as a steam Romulan cloaking device. Well done.
And I didn't need help.
Zoe, are you okay?
I'm fine. Keep going. It's all right.
Right.
You sure?
Well, at the end of this round, the Knights men have 12 points and not far behind our Constellation with 8 points, but it's still anyone's game.
Mhm.
Now we go to round 3, where we bring back the very famous Riker round, where we will show a distort or pixelated image, a character or a starship, and they have to try and guess who it is. So the first team will be the Constellations, and their image is coming up now.
Oh, honestly.
Who is this?
It looks
I
like
told
something
you.
that I
Jake.
ate last night.
Oh,
I
okay.
told you I didn't want you to use my photos.
That's Zoe's passport photo, isn't it?
Looks like Riker to me.
In living color.
In
It looks
living
like-
color.
Who is this
Well,
wonderful human?
Even if this is Zoe, she was young. She needed the money.
Skeletor. Cubert. Yeah, this thing does look like the Cubert game.
Well, they all do that.
I love that game.
I have a feeling it's someone like Balak in his chair.
E-Man.
It's who?
Balak.
Who?
Or Baylock or something like that. Yeah.
Commodore, do you know what it is or who that is?
I'm suspecting the alien from Corbomite maneuver played by Clint Howard.
That would be Baylock, the guy that's sits around in his chair and has the weird guy talk for him. The guy from the First Federation. Yeah, it's
Drinking
Baylock.
cognac.
Yeah, I love Tranya. It tastes a lot like Tang.
It was actually grapefruit juice. Clint Howard said he
Ew.
hated it.
It's a wonder he didn't pull a fake, but it was so orange though.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they edited that in post.
I'm going to say Baylock.
They actually served it on DS9 too.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
Odo had it when he was Curzon.
Yep.
See, I know things,
Okay.
just not these.
Oh, I know you know things.
Anyway, let's have a look at the answer.
I have a feeling.
Mud.
Hardcore bent mud.
That should have been ours.
Harcourt.
I like
I'm afraid
that.
to do a point. I'm sorry, guys. But however, the next image is from Mud's men. Let's see what they got. Who is this?
Well, so it's a
Yeah,
person.
who is that?
Oh, wait.
You tell us.
That's not a lass of Troyes, is it? Or a lamb,
No.
or whatever she was called.
It looks like they got purple hair.
Tongo Rad. That's too dark for Tongo Rad. That's not the girl that Scotty had a crush on, and she had the funny eyes and the lights of Zetar or whatever. That's not her, is it?
No, she had blackish brown hair.
What don't you know, Jay? Oh my goodness.
Well, I like TOS. Usually
Yeah.
I can figure this out, but there's not enough.
Well, they don't look like they're wearing a uniform. Like there's no red or blue or yellow.
I don't think we're going to get this one. We should have had mud. That's it.
Well, considering that's our name, it would look horrible if we didn't get that. Although I wouldn't. I thought it was the guy in his blinking chair, Pike. I always think it's them.
Puck. Pike had a different. It was different cubes, whatever this thing is called.
Why do you keep saying no? We'll keep saying no. I just cannot make this out. Smaller, bigger, smaller.
I'm looking on the TV to see better.
I'm on my mobile, but it's not like. I think it's a lady with brown hair.
It looks purple to me.
Gorilla's Random Thought says, well, if it's purple hair, it's a Californian. Darmok his arms up. I believe, Simon, that was timber his arms wide.
Oh, Lord.
This is Sally.
You can't even see a face or anything.
I see the random menace needs to be deprogrammed.
Maybe it's the lady that didn't have a face. Remember what Charlie X took a face off? But she had blonde hair, I think.
Yeah. What about that ambassador on Ilana Troyes? But his hair was blue, wasn't it?
Yeah, with streaks. Like I think it was light with funny blue or green streaks in it.
This almost looks like from the fan film Star Trek. But I know it's from TOS, not that.
Have to push it for an answer, guys.
Well, we are hunting.
I cannot tell, Dowd.
Somebody wearing white.
Let's go with the ambassador of Lana Troyes. That's the only thing that I can think of.
I wonder if it's
Okay.
the one of the identities of the man, the salt sucker thing. Nancy.
It could be. It could be. She had like
Naomi.
almost purple hair.
And Naomi.
What was her name?
Nancy. Well,
what was her name? Nancy.
Yeah.
Nancy from the human form of the salt sucker thing.
Yeah. Man trap.
Oh, guys, I
Need an answer, guys.
That's our answer, Nancy.
Okay. Let's have a
We call it
answer.
Nan for short. Oh, I knew it was a callback. I knew it was a callback.
Where's
I
the
just got
purple?
the wrong one.
That was tough.
That does not look like her. Wow.
Zoe, be honest. Would you have gotten that?
No, because I was thinking, given the way that the blurring was done, it might be the White Rabbit from Shore Leave.
Yeah. Well.
Oh dear.
Anyway,
Do we lose points now?
I'm getting no points this round, but still points to win as we come to round 4. But each team member gets to pose a question to the other team, and if the team answers correctly, they get a point. If, however, incorrectly, they lose a point.
Okay.
Spice things up a little bit.
So,
yeah.
Which team's asking first?
The constellations are asking first.
Okay, Patrick, do you have a question or shall I go first?
You go first.
Okay. Guys, I'm going to ask you one of two questions. Would you like an original series question or an original series question?
That's a tough question to answer.
Oddly enough, I studied for an enterprise question, but I guess I'll have to.
That was a question within itself. If they answer correctly, they actually get the point. So
no, they don't. Shut up. Okay, here's the question.
Voiced on your own petard. Oh, sorry.
On which planet do Kirk and Spock encounter a species that is living in their own past?
In their own pants?
Past.
Oh, their own pasta.
They're living in their own past?
Yes. They're refugees going back in time, essentially.
Is this from that cartoon?
What?
Nope, it's from the original series.
Season 4?
Their own past?
There isn't a series 4 in the original series. I do not count the comics.
They're going back into their own past.
They're living in their own past?
Yeah.
Oh, the aliens are living in their own past.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll give you a clue. It's from series 3 of the original series. Season 3, even.
Yeah, I say series, then I get corrected here.
Their own past.
We are in our own past. That sounds very sophisticated for TOS.
Their own past is the
aliens are in their own past.
Yeah.
By the way, I'd just like to say, recently since Paramount Plus, Star Trek Prodigy is by far one of the best Star Trek shows.
I always thought Voyager had a really solid first series.
Me too.
I really enjoyed
I really recommend Prodigy. It is a cool season. And 21 episodes as well, a full season of episodes, which is great.
I
really enjoyed Prodigy.
None of this 10-episode bullshit. Full season.
Zoe, what are you asking us for? The aliens? The episodes?
Planet.
Oh god. It's not those Organians. No, that wasn't series 3, was it? I'm stumped. I'm stumped
It
as
was
to the.
from the episode All Our Yesterdays or Yesteryears. And the planet was, I think it was Sarpedion, Sarpeidon.
Sarpedion. Well, that name I've heard before.
They knew their son was going to go nova, and they went into their past through the Triavalon or whatever that machine was called, Graviton. They were
Is that the
living
one-
in their own past.
Oh wow! I'm forced to believe it.
Is that
I'm
your
convinced.
final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's correct.
Oh god.
Yeah, I pronounced it as Sarpedon, but it's because
The
I haven't
Greek
watched
word.
the episode recently. I just went off how it was written.
Okay.
It's not
Yeah.
Bezos 4. I like that though.
You would like to ask one of you ask a question to the other team?
Jay, would you like to, brains before beauty?
Well, I know a question. I'm going to have to get the Admiral to look up the answer.
Okay.
Well, he thrives on a challenge, so.
Okay. In the episode, the first season episode of The Enemy Within, what was the planet that they were on?
Oh, that is a good question. Good episode as well. That was all right.
You had me at what?
Okay. I found the answer.
Okay.
Patrick, do you remember this one?
I hope you know the answer, Jay.
I've forgotten the answer because I watched it like 3 days ago.
Oh, by the way, I'd just
But
like to thank you, Patrick, for a €5 donation to our PayPal. Thank you, Joe.
But
Thank
do you have the
yours
answer,
too.
Admiral?
I do.
Okay, thank you.
I am drawing a blank. I vaguely remember the episode, but I'm drawing a blank on the name.
The episode was The Enemy Within.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you a clue. It's the planet where when Kurt beams up, the transporter makes a duplicate of himself, like a
I'm
evil
Captain
part of
Kirk.
himself. Yeah.
Yeah, I know the episode. I just can't remember the planet.
That transporter was just an accident waiting to happen.
Yeah.
Mm. I'm surprised TNG didn't do an episode like that too, because they did the Naked Now or something.
They kind of did.
With Riker.
With Riker when
Although
he
it
got
was-
split into
although
two.
it was
Oh
in the
yeah,
past.
when he got split into
Duplicated,
two.
actually duplicated.
Yeah, that's
Planet
true.
Xerox.
But he wasn't an
says
evil twin.
Well, he
Oh,
turned,
okay.
You're right.
turned
What
bad.
was the question again?
He stole the
Right, right.
Defiant.
Was it the planet? Or
What
Yeah, the planet.
What is the name of the planet in the episode The Enemy Within?
Well, no, it wasn't a normal planet name.
Raxacoricophalopatorius.
Alpha 177.
I'll go with that.
Admiral?
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Well, you'd be correct.
Wow!
Fantastic, Patrick. Well done.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
As I said, Covered Monkey, I do have a reasonable knowledge of TOS. But I specialise in Voyager.
I thought I had a hard one.
Well, that was a hard one.
That was a
I thought it was
toughie.
hard.
That
I
was
was
a toughie.
And it's interesting. Memory alpha spells alpha for this planet ALFA.
Huh.
Alfalfa.
As in alpha.
Alf A.
What?
A is
Alpha.
life form.
Not the normal
Instead of
now.
PH, it's an F.
All right. Cool. Okay,
Maybe
next
it's
question
the
from
planet of alfalfa.
So, Patrick,
Okay,
do you
my
have a question?
now. Yeah, I've got one.
I have a question ready if you don't.
Yeah, right. Which Enterprise crew member did Catwoman take a fancy to?
Sorry, which?
What?
What?
Took a fancy?
Enterprise crew member did Catwoman take a fancy to?
Catwoman.
Oh, the Catwoman. The Halloween episode.
Oh, cat's
Oh.
paw.
Yeah.
Is that what you're referring to?
I thought you were
Commodore?
talking about Julie Newmar.
Or
She
Earth
had
Hour.
a fancy. She had a
I want to
fancy
clarify.
for.
I want to clarify. Commodore, is
Yeah.
that what you're referring to?
Catwoman from Batman.
Julie Newmar.
What?
Was she in?
One of the actresses who played Catwoman is in Star Trek. Yeah,
I don't think it wasn't. It Lee Merriweather
Okay,
it might be the
or
other
Mayweather.
I think you need to be a little more specific here, Commodore,
Okay,
on
Julie
your question.
Newmar.
Julie Newmar was in Star Trek. Oh my goodness, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, she was. She was in That Which Survives.
That Which Survives. Oh, is that the one? Is that the one where the flowers shoot you?
No, that's the one
No.
where she touches people and they die.
That was
And
Julie
she-
Newmar. I thought it was.
She can.
somebody else.
She can. Oh, Julie Newmar.
Yeah, I think the one that
Oh,
played.
wait a minute, Julie Newmar.
I've come
I
for
was.
you.
I was thinking you were thinking about Lee Merriweather.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
Julie Newmar was in.
Yeah, Julie Newmar, the best Catwoman.
Yeah, the first Catwoman.
I
Julie
didn't know she
Newmar.
was in Star Trek.
She was in Friday's Child, and she took a liking to McCoy.
Yeah.
The way he was handling her.
Or slapping her around, basically slapping a pregnant lady. Yeah, that's a way to win anyone's heart, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got it.
Well done.
Well done.
And that's funny because we had talked about that earlier. Friday's Child and McCoy backhanding her or whatever.
Right.
I've got to go.
I'm a doctor. I'll touch you anywhere I want.
Oh gosh.
Yes. Oh, the days before the medical standards boards.
Yeah, and accountability.
There's a great show on that. I
Doctor,
don't know.
ma'am. I'm a
Watched it.
doctor, man, not a voyeur.
Two things can be true.
Apparently, in the 70s, pregnant women couldn't even leave the hospital after giving birth until their husband showed up to pick them up.
That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous.
But anyway, okay, the last question now from, I think, the Muds Men. One more question.
Yeah,
correct.
Shoot, my grandmother had all her children in her house.
Wow.
Hospital was too far away.
My goodness.
Thank you, Thomas Potts, for that information.
That
kind of
is-
figured how that would go.
Okay, this is my question. Their connection to this figure ensured that Dr. Severin and his band of space hippies received somewhat preferential treatment despite their having stolen the Class J Federation space cruiser Aurora.
Now, I think Random Menace here is just trying to wind people up. She was not the best Catwoman. Michelle Pfeiffer was.
I think she was the first Catwoman.
Julie Newmar was the
Then
best.
it was,
There's hippies.
then it was
I think-
Eartha Kitt. Then Lee Merriweather was in the movie.
Wrong franchise.
I know, but he said Catwoman.
Sorry.
No, I was talking. Doesn't matter.
I watched this
I
Space
didn't know
Hippies
that.
not long
I was
ago.
trying to be funny. I guess I wasn't.
What matters is you try.
That's
I
okay.
think. Am I? Okay.
This is getting annoying now because I can picture the bloody episode and I can't get. Oh, this is annoying me.
I don't
It's
even
space.
remember the question.
I'm waiting for the Random Menace to say this was the best episode of TOS.
I loved that episode.
I did like Friday's Child and that
No,
Which
no,
Survived.
not Friday's Child.
I like both of them.
Not Friday's Child.
Yeah.
The episode in this particular question that T. Dowd just asked.
Don't be a Herbert.
Oh, what was the question?
I'll be a Herbert if I want to be Herbert.
Yeah, let your Herbert.
Oh,
There.
Herbert. No, that was not a good episode.
I'm waiting for the Random Menace to say it was.
He actually came back in a comic book as an ambassador of the Federation, the one that used to call Kirk Herbert.
Ah, it's annoying me.
Herbert.
Does
Interesting
the Commodore-
enough, one of my cousins is named Herbert.
Does the Commodore know the answer?
No.
I'm going to say he's the nephew of a high-ranking ambassador or something like that. That's as close as I can get.
Is that what you're tendering as your response?
That's what I'm tendering.
Okay. Well, Brainy can make it. The Catulan ambassador, who was the father of Tongo Rad, the purple-haired boy with grapes on his forehead, and what was cool about him is that he could do the nerve pinch, but he did it with two thumbs on the neck, and people would fall over. I tried that to a lot of people, and it doesn't work. But you do wind
Not
up
hitting the right nerve.
So anyway, the Catulan ambassador, father of Tongo Rad, was you said nephew rather.
I said nephew of a high-ranking ambassador. Yeah.
It was his son.
It was his son. Yeah.
I don't think we got close enough.
I don't think so. But I'll ask Naomi for final judgment here.
It's book passing tonight. Two of you have already passed it. Can it pass any
Unfortunately,
further?
they didn't say the name. I mean, they did get the gist right. It was son, but
it was nepotism.
Yeah.
I don't think it was close enough.
No. Unfortunately, nul point.
Nul point.
At the end at the end of round 4, Mud's men are at 14 points and the constellations are at 8. But it's still all 4. In round 5, everyone knows this round. It's the famous countdown round.
I thought we were stopping at the Stump Naomi round.
Boggle. Okay.
Say again. What?
I thought you had said this week we would do Stump Naomi in lieu of Countdown.
I never said that. I did not say that.
I have receipts. I will look for them.
I honestly don't recall that, but I wouldn't say she didn't say it.
Oh, there it is. Right. Let's get to it. Let's get ready to Star Trek.
Okay, let's bring up the scoreboard. Let's bring up the countdown board.
The countdown races sing this song.
Boo-da.
The aim of this round, each team will have to for 12 letters, consisting of vowels and consonants, from which they have to produce a word related to Star Trek. Each letter is worth 1 point. The longer the word, the more points they have. At the end of each turn, we will combine the score of both team members, and that will be their final score. Okay. So, which team is going first? I think it's who's going first? Franny?
Should be the Constellations. Should be
Oh,
first.
Let the foreign slave men do it.
The Constellations go first. Okay.
Come on, then. Right. We'll go for a consonant, a vowel, a consonant, a vowel, a consonant, vowel, a consonant, a vowel, and a consonant. Right.
Okay. Well, let's begin.
I wish we were playing. I got 7 letters.
Doing
I'm
better
still
than I
very
am.
I found my receipt.
If it's a legitimate word, that is. I believe it's a word.
Somebody's echoing a little.
Let me see if it's me. The echo cancellation. How's that?
Okay.
I got a 6.
So, Constellations, you'd like to tell us your word?
I got a 5
Word.
and several 4s and a 3.
Okay, what's your 6-letter word?
My six one, Europa.
Nice one.
Europa.
That is good.
Yeah, Discovery ship.
Zoe?
I have broom, doom, Rome,
Broom?
and mud. And I don't know how any of them fit into Star Trek. I did so
You had
badly.
broom, and what?
Doom,
Doom, as in D-O-O-M.
and then Rome. I know there was a Roman episode. And mud, M-U-D. Someone had a mud bath at some point.
Actually,
Yeah.
Tom Paris fell into a pit of mud, and the doctor captured it on film for one of his photo essays that he presented to Voyager crew.
Mr. Wolf had a mud bath.
Well, going back to one of the episodes that we had several questions on tonight, the City on the Edge of Forever, Kirk and Spock used brooms.
Yeah.
In the 21st Street mission. So
that's what relief looks like right there, ladies and gentlemen.
And the longest word I got.
Go ahead.
The longest word I got from this was probed.
You got probed.
Of course.
I got probe, but I didn't put a D on the end.
Well, you're always missing the D.
Is deproof a word in Star Trek? DEPROOF?
Deproof. I didn't even know that was a word.
Yeah, I think that's
I didn't know if it was or not.
Still, proof
I
is
didn't know
5
if
letters.
it was or not.
That's nae bad.
I believe it would be disprove, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Disproof. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
I don't think that, I don't.
I mean, Higgins.
That's the only word I came up with, except groom, GROOM.
I got group.
Yeah,
that's 5 letters.
GROOMED.
Oh. What?
I don't
What is that?
It's a word.
Group is GROUP.
Bedroom. Oh, that's a good one.
That's an excellent one.
Anyway, let's add the points of
that.
I believe they got 11.
11.
Constellation.
Oh, we only need 5 letters. Well, 6.
Well, yeah. Well,
Six
Jay,
to
would you like to choose the consonants and vowels?
I would like to congratulate you on your stunning victory.
Oh,
they haven't won yet.
You underestimate my illiteracy. And I did find the message and your reply, Naomi, too. You'll be hearing from my solicitor.
All right. Let's have
no, it was next week. Okay.
A vowel. 2 consonants. 2 vowels. A consonant. Vowel. Consonant. A consonant. Vowel. And a consonant. Well, I got a 5 letter. We just had another O. If we had another O, it would be an 8-letter word. I got a 6-letter word. What's yours, Tito?
My longest one is just I thought I had one, but one E short. Tower. That's
Yeah,
on
I
the
saw
side.
that.
I've got a bunch of others, but they're shorter than that.
I've got a
Tito.
6-letter word.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry?
It's Morrow, Morrow for Admiral Morrow.
That's a good one.
That's an excellent one.
Yeah.
That is a good one.
What's that one?
I have a 7-letter word.
Oh, go
Leather clogs. Well, don't keep us in
What's your-
suspense.
Sorry, I
What-
didn't
what's
want
your
to
thought?
jump in because I thought someone had said that they hadn't finished.
Oh.
Recruit.
Oh, wow. You are good.
I wish I was on my turn. It's also
Well,
Tremor.
Tremor, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that one. Tremor.
And
I'm never
remote.
sure because in Canada, would we put a U in it? I'm always very skeptical of OR words now.
How do you spell circuit?
Circuit.
Mm.
2 C's.
You need another.
You
Need another
need 2
C.
C's. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You can, however, have remote.
Yeah.
Well, I got
Oh.
tumor.
Very good. Yeah,
Where's
I
the
got
other E?
tumor as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
you don't
can't
have-
have remote.
I
No.
just that's
No.
the first thing I said. if I
got
had another
tumor.
E, I would have had 6 letters.
And
Rider.
Rome.
Writer.
Roam
It's
if
roaming
you want
again.
to, roam around the world. Oh,
Anyway,
right.
so what are your 2
Riot.
longest words?
I
Uh,
believe 6
Morrow.
and 5.
6 and 5, yeah.
11.
Mine was the 5.
Okay.
6 and 5. I'll need to tally that up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Wow. That is the end of round 5. And Mud's men have 25 points, where the Constellation have 19. But well done
Mud's
to
men,
you.
really.
I wish to claim a moral victory. I do not know which grounds I would be claiming this on, but I wish to claim it.
Well, you fought through the pain, Zoe. Don't think we didn't notice.
Oh,
Oh, we didn't get to see the thing.
well, we need to see the.
I'm
we need
sure
to
you'll
see
get.
our-
I'm sure you'll win. I'm sure you'll win this week when we do Enterprise episode. So,
Well, I might as well not even show up.
Hey, Doomsday Machine! Zapped by the Doomsday Machine once again, Commodore Decker.
Well, I enjoyed it, guys. I really enjoyed it.
Well, I
Whether I
enjoyed
win
you.
or lose, I loved it.
Hello, Amelia. How are you doing? Hello.
Good playing with you, Tito.
Hello there.
Oh, hey, I am
Oh, he's a
thanking my
good
lucky
girl.
stars for you. Trust me.
Hello.
But you're also just a nice guy, too.
Hello.
Well,
and that
I
being said,
appreciate it.
I love you for more than
of the
just your brain.
episodes. So thank you
Love
for
you too,
both our
brother.
team members, for both our team captains, our guests, and all of you in the chats. Thank you for coming. And we'll see you next week for another question trick. If you missed our cartoon, don't worry. I'll be uploading it up to our channel in a few minutes, and there you can catch the cartoon in the cartoon playlist. Or you can just go back to the beginning of the episode. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to share the episode across social media.
Yeah.
But if you do
Indeed.
go back to the
Please
start
do.
of this stream, please do it by refreshing the page, not just using the replay button, because it counts as an extra view.
Oh.
Indeed. Good point.
Good point.
Always thinking, Zoe.
Indeed.
I didn't know that.
Well, my aid
Okay.
worker will love to see this, so I will hit replay.
Thank you.
Refresh.
Thank you all, and we'll see you all next week. Good night.
Live long and prosper.
And hopefully we'll